Up in the sky so high, giant jellyfish, manta ray moray, bioluminescent lights shining so bright, mistaken for UFOs in the night. Supersized tentacles glow with grace, floating in the upper atmosphere, taking up space, soaring through the clouds without a trace. A beautiful display in the human race. Gigantic creatures of the sky, with pretty lights that catch the eye. Majestic and mysterious way up high, a wonder to behold as they fly by.
Hello. How's everybody doing? Who all do we got watching? I see Smiley, I see Jessica, and I see and I see Matthew. Not Matthew, Michael. Oh my gosh, my head's all over the place today. Doing cleaning, getting ready for Cryptid Con. Very, very exciting. How is everybody doing? Who all we got watching? 2 on YouTube and 3 on Facebook. Well, guys, comment, talk. Who's all going to Cryptid Con? I know Michael is. But yeah, just here to hang out for a little bit. You know, take a break from cleaning. Looking for Strange. Hey, thank you for all the fun things you've been doing for us. Or about us. That's been enjoyable. Let me make sure I can actually read comments. Hey, Darren. Welcome, welcome. Because it's been goofy. Hey, Darren. So that was Darren. Colleen, good afternoon. Darren. And then but yeah. Oh, Michael hopped over to YouTube. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Michael? Michael, if you're not doing anything, you can hop in here if you want. What are you doing right now? Do you want to hop in here and hang out, talk about Cryptid Con and everything? We'll see if he hops in. I'll send you the link. Oh, gosh. I got the yawns. But yeah, getting ready for Cryptid Con. It's a fun time. It's always, not next year, but normally Cryptid Con's the one we end the year on. It's one of the bigger festivals, so that's always a lot of fun. But yeah. All right, I'll send you a link. I got to send Michael a link. Just get tired. All right. Michael. So there's Michael's link. All right, I sent it through Facebook. Do you need it through email? We're going to do an impromptu interview, talk, hangout thing. Oh, gosh. I just got back from Olive Garden. And there's a lot of food. Okay. It's sent, Michael. It's sent. Can't post comments to some destinations. Oh, that's okay. But yeah, who's all coming to Cryptid Con? Who's all coming to that? We'll talk about that first. Or you talk about Boom, the book. Living UFOs, the ocean above our heads, a study of atmospheric biology. Okay, be on a sec. Perfect. Yeah. So that's the book coming out. Hi, Timothy. Hi, Mom. Let's see. I think that's the one piece of people I seen sneak in. But yeah, Ambrosia, hi. Now Ambrosia's already got her copy of the book. The Patreon members got the book a couple weeks early. Our Patreon crew pretty much gets everything at least a couple weeks early, like live show tickets, those kind of things. They didn't get a discount or anything like that. They just. Oh, and by the way, if you already bought a book, Emily's already asleep. I got a bunch of little prints done. I'll have to send them to the few Patreon people that already got their books. I got a couple little prints done of the art I did, my jellyfish in the sky. Hi, Ambrosia. It comes with the book. Donald, hello. Welcome. But yeah, so we'll talk about the book. Book looks good. Can't wait to read it. Well, thank you, Darren. It was a lot of work. Michael helped me a lot with it, with the little bit of editorial stuff, and then a lot of behind the scenes stuff. There is so much random weird stuff with making a book. But yeah, looks. We just gave it to Jay. Took me out to a Jimmy Dore comedy show. We had his wife was a comedian there. Who else? There was the opener was kind of funny. That's an opener for you. But his wife was really, really funny. She was a Mexican lady, and she's like, "I'm Mexican, but in Ohio, I just say I'm Italian," and it made me laugh really hard. But yeah, if anybody doesn't know who Jimmy Dore is, he's a political comedian, not my normal type of comedy, but it was a pretty good show. We gave him the book. He seemed super interested in it, and his wife seen the podcast T-shirt, and she was like, "I got to check out that podcast," and wrote it down for her and that kind of stuff. So hopefully, I mean, they only have like 2 million people on Facebook or YouTube, so that'd be nice. Oh, Michael should be hopping in here any second. But yeah, Ambrosia, have you read the book at all yet? Let's see. Testing her. Old Man Coyote Face in here. Hey, Old Man Coyote Face. But yeah, for everybody that just joined, I'll share the book again. So this is the copy. If you get it from our website. So, there's Michael. Hi, Michael.
Hey.
How's
it going? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Thanks for joining, young man.
Yeah, no problem.
Is that straight vodka? What are you drinking?
This is a little something from the rain clouds, a little something called water.
Never heard of her.
It just happens to be in a Stein, but yeah.
Oh,
I'm looking forward to Cryptid Con.
Man, I'm so excited. I'm bummed about next year already, though.
Why is that? What's going on?
They moved the date.
Oh, they moved it to September. That's right.
The worst weekend of the year for me.
Oh, why? Why is that?
It's Fair Week.
Oh, okay.
And I run our county's department, or I help run our county's department for poultry.
Oh.
So it's like I do something at the fair every day that week.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I don't know if I'll
hear
be
that
there next year. But Jay will be there in some capacity. Like Jay will probably just go by himself. But
yeah, have to divide and conquer.
So you better be ready for a party.
I'm ready. Yeah, I enjoy hanging out with you guys. I enjoyed that was fun last year. We rolled around in style in the tour bus.
It's coming back.
You did your tour guide voice, unenthusiastic tour guide voice.
We just did that same gimmick again. So when we had the jamboree, we had a bunch of the Patreon people in for the jamboree and just hanging out. They came like Caroline and Brandon from Oklahoma. So, they drove 16, 17 hours to hang out. So like, we'll take you around 8 in the tour bus. And Jay's just like, you got to do the voice.
Yeah.
And so we just kept passing the same things. If anybody no, I can't even do it. It has to be in the bus. It has to be in the bus megaphone. Like this.
Yeah,
this
you need the modulation of the mic and the bus
that and the road noise, and
and
it
the
just
road
it
and
puts you into
something uninteresting to point to and to draw attention to.
the one thing we just kept circling because Jay was putting up the signs on the highway. So he'd hopped out of the bus on the highway, and then I just had to keep passing, waiting for him to be there to pick up on the highway.
Yeah.
So we just got, and that's, oh gosh. But no, CryptiCon's so much fun. My only goal, I don't know if you've heard it on any of our shows or anything like that, but I've been talking about it a lot. My only goal is to sell more books than you.
Oh, ooh. A friendly challenge. All right.
It's not really a challenge.
Well, I would
You're
be
gonna win.
I would be happy. I would be happy if you did, because it's a great topic. No one else is writing about it, and it's a perfect place to premiere it. I think you're going to get a lot of great attention and hype for it.
And thank you for your help with it.
You're very welcome. I'm thrilled to be of assistance.
I've purposely not sent you your copy because there's a little thing in there about you.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
And I want to see your face when you read it because
Sweet.
it's already printed.
I can't wait.
You can't do anything about it now.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I look forward to seeing what it is. I look forward to seeing that. I enjoyed, I saw like early stuff, and I'm really all of the great art that you got and all the different styles came together in a really cool way. It looks excellent. Shout out to Star Cruiser as well.
Jeff did great work.
He did full scenes based on the descriptions, and it was just like those are excellent.
And I let everybody pick that did art. I just pick. I gave them the encounters or the chapter or whatever. Just pick whatever you want. And that was the one that kind of got us started. The one that Star Cruiser did.
Mm-hmm.
The whole story that I heard. I mean, I can't even tell you how long ago I heard that story. And everybody just well, it had to be a UFO. It's crazy. But did you see what the because the UFO hearings are going on again, right?
Yeah, I did, and I thought about you, and I thought, yeah, this is the perfect timing.
Did you see what the terms they used?
No, I didn't pay too much attention to it. What terms you mean? I know UAP and stuff, but
living craft.
Living craft. Oh well. It's meant to be. It's all everything's aligning.
It's literally So it's the second
craft
on the subject, which the other guy,
wow.
I'm pretty sure he has to be dead. I have his book. Let me Google it because he has to be dead. He was old when he wrote his book.
He has to be dead.
Because they were somebody just said, "Well, why didn't you have him on your show?" And I'm like, "Well, I thought he was dead, but now I don't know that for." I don't know that for a fact.
Well, that'd be interesting to find out.
Yeah, if you just type, there is tons and tons and tons and tons of articles about these 700-page UFO reports that just got released, talking about living UFOs.
Okay.
The Smithsonian just released an article about it. Screw the Smithsonian.
Hey, you were first.
They're just evil.
You beat them by like a week or something, huh?
Mm-hmm. But the book officially comes out November 25th, the Monday after.
Yeah, but this is what you call the soft release.
Yeah. So and then sorry, I didn't even realize there was comments. Taylor, can't wait to get this book. Thank you. We're going to get somewhere with it this time. With the UFO soft disclosure or whatever, I don't know. Mr. E's a trailblazer. At this point, I just want to set things on fire. I wasn't drinking last night. I had the girls by myself when we were watching the fights. I've never watched a boxing match in my life, and I never will again.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch any of it?
I don't have Netflix, so no, I did not.
We canceled our subscription.
But I heard it was not. I heard it was not that exciting.
That and it was buffering every 2 seconds.
I heard that as well. Yeah,
and it just kept. It was just I could have. I was ready to go burn something down, and it was so scripted. The Mike Tyson and Jake fight. It was just.
That's what people suspect.
It wasn't like I was hopeful before, but when you watched it, it was so obvious
Mm-hmm.
because Jake, like the 6th and 7th round, they barely touched each other.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know, burn them all to burn everything. Everything is a lie. I mean, question everything. Yeah, you should question everything. I learned about rods from Leonard Nimoy's In Search Of, which there's not even rods in the book.
Mm.
There was a chapter about rods, and I got rid of it because I could not find a real case of rods that I believed.
Interesting.
So
Yeah, I was at a Friendsgiving last night, so that's why my voice is weird, and the other reason why I wasn't looking at the fight because I was enjoying a whole bunch of food.
You didn't miss anything. The women's fight was crazy. The one chick kept headbutting the other one in the eye socket, and her whole bone and everything was out by the end of it.
Oh, it's horrifying.
It was like, yeah, they would kill me. They were like 115 pounds.
For a case of Sundrop and a cigar, I'll fight the Smithsonian, says Brandon.
Brandon, I'll give you more than that. But I want a giant ground sloth skull on the way out. There was a farmer found one last year in Indiana, like 50 miles from us, just in his field.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was like a real good complete top. Okay, let's see. Scripted is right. Oh gosh, I shouldn't have even started this. It wasn't scripted. All his fights, people say, are scripted unless he loses. But he's an entertainer. But Netflix dropped the ball. Netflix definitely dropped the ball. Bet gearing up. Well, there you go, Brandon. Your check's in the mail. No. So let's see. So yeah, Cryptid Con. What's some of this? They got a lot of the same speakers again this year. A lot of our friends aren't returning, which I just found out.
Who's not returning?
I didn't see Lyle on anything.
That's right. Yeah, Lyle.
And well, I did. Oh, go ahead.
He was a special guest. But there's a few new special guests. There's Giorgio, of course.
Yeah. And I cannot wait to cut my hair. It's been a year and 4 months.
I would like to be present when you approach with everything all done up.
I've been practicing
likeness.
The problem is that my hair's really thick.
Okay.
So like the hair balm and the mousse and stuff like that.
You got a double thickness thing going on, like
because it's holding it up.
Yeah.
It doesn't want to do it because it's just like by the time I put enough mousse in to hold it, it adds so much extra weight from the mousse.
You're gonna get like a Super Saiyan thing like going on. Like,
yeah, I can do a mohawk. My hair, my longest bit of my hair is about 13 or 14 inches right now.
Wow. Okay.
Like there's a lot of this is my bangs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people realize
the bangs are in the back now. Yeah. That's how long it is.
I have to comb it all back in the morning when it's wet and then put the bandana on or it won't fit. And then Chris isn't going to be there from Black Sheep Studios.
I don't think I met Chris.
Chris did the bus logo for us.
Oh,
which he's super awesome. He's a fun guy. We met him a long time ago. Forest of Monsters says howdy Forest of Monsters.
Howdy Forest of Monsters.
There are monsters in the forest and in Congress. Did I cut out right after or right before I said that?
But you didn't cut out for me.
Oh, my screen went blank for a second.
Uh-oh, they're hacking in.
I didn't know the show was that big. Are you excited for Giorgio? Are you gonna sit through any of the speakers this year?
I usually don't leave my table.
I know.
If I have whoever my helper is, I usually send them out and to enjoy it, and I get to enjoy it vicariously.
Who's your helper this time?
It'll probably be my mom.
Love your mom.
Bringing my mom. I brought my friend to Encounter Quest, my college roommate. I won't say his name, but I got to bring him, and he enjoyed that. So I think that was his first paranormal show ever. So he enjoyed that. It's a shame that that's not returning this year, but it's good to take a gap year sometimes.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Encounter Quest is a lot of fun.
Love Encounter Quest.
They need to bring it back. Oh, Jason. Yo, what's up? And congratulations. Jason just had a baby this week.
Congratulations, Jason.
Another member for the cult. That's how it works. Oh gosh. What else? Do you think they're gonna have that 15-year-old bartender again this year?
Oh boy. No, I don't suspect. He'll probably just be someone else. It didn't seem like a fixture of the spot, more of like a
Got
someone
thrown in
passing
there.
through. Yeah, he got thrown into the deep end. He wasn't expecting it. So
Imagine if he put all that charges on that one guy's card. Is this your card? Is this your card?
that was a bit of a situation. Yeah.
Like, yeah. Here, let me look at it. Let me take a picture of it and I'll let you know it's my
A
card.
lot of things going on in the restaurant.
So I think this year we were talking. Brandon Simmons says he'll be 16 this time. Duh. No, that bar that year it really suffered. Normally it wasn't that bad. I'm hoping they have the normal guy. This will be our 4th or 5th Cryptid Con. Not vending. I think we've vended 2 less than we've been. So this is our 3rd vended Cryptid Con. And I think our 5th time going.
Okay.
So we are pretty upset about the date changing because it's like ruining a 5-year-long tradition at this point.
Oh yeah.
What was I saying? No, it's just that year. Like normally there's this one guy that runs the bar. He is there 24/7 and he is just great. That bar is so wild.
Mm.
We're pushing the tables aside for Russell Accord to fight Jay.
And the arm wrestling competitions with
arm wrestling competition. And then Wild Bill. I want Jay and Wild Bill to have punchies this year.
Mm-hmm.
You guys played punchies, didn't you?
What do you mean punchies?
It's just hitting each other in the top of the arm and taking turns doing that until you can't punch.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can perfectly envision that. I saw Wild Bill at the OBX Hillbilly Bigfoot Bash. He was one of the guests there, and I was one of the speakers, and I was like, oh hey, good to see you again, so.
Are you coming to the Jamboree next year?
Yeah.
Good. I have to talk.
I told you I already had my my local show scheduled for it, but we'll talk. We'll make sure that we set this up.
Hey Dave. Australians. Oh, and Dave, by the way, I am able to ship the book to Australia myself, so you don't have to get it off of Amazon. And it's going to be obviously a little bit more for shipping, but you'll get it signed. And the book is just better. The book looks so much better from 48 Hour Books.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, the quality of 48 Hour Books is immaculate.
Just the color, like you said, the color difference. It won't show up on there.
It's very sharp.
Amazon version is just so much more muted.
Yep.
And I would have never known if I wasn't holding both of them at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 48 Hour Books is beautiful.
Yeah, they're fun people. They were good people. There was something wrong with the barcode, and she just went ahead and fixed it. And I didn't even understand what she was saying was wrong with it. I think
they're pros. They're the best.
So I was like, yeah, whatever you got to do to fix it. You do it. She's like, normally I charge $20 for this, but since it's your guys' first order, well, I'll pay you $20. I don't care. Just make it fixed. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea.
That's great. I'm glad that they helped you and they were so attentive.
I talked to them on the phone too. They're super nice. They were because I was just making sure I was doing everything right. Website, like you said, it was super easy to use. So anybody that wants to do a book,
mm-hmm.
that is a good company to start with.
Yeah.
Are you gonna you should just start speaking at your own table this year at Cryptid Con.
At my own table?
We had a joke. We kind of thought about putting up a sign like free lecture at 1:00 at this table.
That's kind of what I ended up doing at the bash, because we had some wind. We had some intense wind, and it was an outdoor show. And so So a lot of the vendors clumped in under the pavilion where the guests were, and then so I just sort of bumped out just a couple feet from my table and set up there, and I did my show there under the shelter of the pavilion. So
there you go.
Things were flying all over the place.
That's how it is. That's how it is with outdoor events.
Yep. Yeah. It's always a roll of the dice.
But if you want to have like a big indoor event, it costs so much money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The freaking spaces are ridiculous. With looking at live show spaces, hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Next week, something may be talked about and publicly.
Mm-hmm.
Which I have to show you stuff after this as well.
Sounds good.
But no, I love Cryptid Con. I can't wait. Let me pull up the guest list because there's a few people I don't know. I want to see if you maybe knew them too.
All right.
I normally do this with Jay, so I'm happy you hopped in here.
Yeah, no problem.
He is busy today. Okay, where is it? Cryptid Con booth map. Which they didn't tell us if we were allowed to publish it or not, but I already seen a bunch of people already publish theirs.
Oh, it's out. Yeah, they put it out.
David Hardy from Hardyware. Love David to death.
I've seen his art. I don't think I've met him in person, but
make sure
he has a very dynamic style, and I look forward to meeting him.
You got to meet him. David's one of the real G's. We've known David forever, actually. Now I think about it, since our first festival, we met him at our first festival ever, and we've just been friends ever since. And he's drove to meet us at all kinds of weird places and all that stuff. Next one is the Adulting Oxalotl.
Yep.
And they've been around forever.
Yeah, I met them at the first Monster Fest. They were my table neighbor. They're great. Mm-hmm.
Destination Unknown, or Discovery Unknown, sorry.
Don't know them.
I Know Squatch, which is Rick Rellis.
That's right.
They're really cool. I have a bunch of their stuff. I'm hoping he has a UFO Bigfoot t-shirt this year in my size. They sold out, I think, the last time I seen them. Broken Branch. Love those guys. Yep. Crowtown Squatchers. Love those guys. Yep. Bigfoot and Me, which I don't know.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Cryptid the Corn podcast.
Who's that?
No name. Somebody no name. Star Cruiser Studios, which he's next to us again.
That's nice, yeah.
They
kept it basically the same layout, actually, and they only just the new people, and they swapped out those, so we all have the same spaces.
Emily sent them an email to see if they'd move you closer to us.
Oh, that's okay. I like my spot.
That's what I tried to tell her, but I think she's gonna get you moved.
Oh no, I have a great spot. Are you messing with me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, oh,
I'm too gullible nowadays, man.
She's like, he's so far away because you're way back by the speakers.
We are going to spend so much time.
Oh, don't worry. I don't ever stay at our table.
Yeah, you are a nomad.
I am. I'll just be running around with books. Appalachian Gothic, I don't know. Sasquatch the Legend, I don't know. Beast Between the Rivers, I don't know. Timothy Wayne Williams, I do know.
He's excellent.
I have Timothy's art. Timothy, if anybody doesn't know, he does. Well, he's, as far as this stuff, he's famous for like the hidden Sasquatch painting, that kind of stuff. But I have one of his UFO Bigfoot paintings, and he just does great work.
He does. He's an excellent artist.
Wisconsin Caps, which they've been there for, I think, as long as we've been there.
I don't think I've met them.
It's I believe, and I don't want to say anything wrong, I believe it's the lady and her son that are like Bigfooters out of Wisconsin, and the UP of Michigan is where they do a lot of work.
Okay.
Whimsy Witch Creations, don't know that one. Blackgate, I don't know that one. Deadbolt Mystery Society. So, have you ever bought any of those?
No, I don't know that one.
So those are like these mystery like boxes you get, and you like a murder mystery or solve the crime, or those kind of like you do them with friends. So it's like a one-time use board game night.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're. I think they're better. I don't know about Deadbolt Society's prices in particular. Generally speaking, they're a little pricey for me to be like, well, this is a one-time thing, or somebody I can give it to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't. I know the end.
All right. Yeah, that sounds unique. So,
But it's fun. Emily bought so many of them the first time we ever were there from Deadbolt Society. Never finished one. Never finished one. Giorgio Tsoukalos,
mm-hmm.
which I could never, ever, ever spell that name. I'm looking at it right now.
Yep.
I just Brambles, Wolfsden Woodworks, Hedgewich Hall, Frankenpup. Have you heard of any of those? I just did 4 of them right together.
Nope.
Which is good. I mean, it's it's good to see vendors you don't know because you do a lot of these. We do a lot of these. So
Lots of fresh people, fresh faces.
Yeah. Erie Travelers. That's Mark Muncie's crew. They're super awesome.
Yep.
Appalachian Huntsman, which I've seen them there.
I've bought some of his spices before.
Okay. I couldn't remember. Seymour's Captain Cryptids, which they're one of our Ohio Jamboree vendors, and they're coming back next year. Seymour's got the mask and the Bigfoots and the squonks.
So talented. Yeah. And I'm seeing his little squishies everywhere and a whole bunch of different little gift shops and stuff, which is great.
They end up everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you hear the unfortunate news with that?
What's the unfortunate news?
I was finally going to buy one of his masks. I finally saved up money, like extra money, just because they're not cheap, because they're handcrafted and they shouldn't be cheap. He puts a lot of time and work into them. None of them fit me with my glasses.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, so I didn't get one. Because I'm like, if I wear this, I want to wear it. Like, if I buy it, I want to be able to like wear it and do stuff and go to festivals.
It would have to be a custom thing then, huh?
Yeah, I couldn't afford that. I'll tell you that right now.
Get you in the plaster.
I am really blind.
Oh man.
And there wasn't even enough room to really cut out stuff behind the mask. He does a really good job. So there's not like a lot of junk back in the mask with it. Cryptid Comforts, which everybody doesn't know Lisa, you've seen her stuff. No matter you've seen her stuff somewhere. You've seen a box, you've seen, a stuffy, or books. Yeah, she's got something somewhere you've seen. Jamie and Jen, which I have several of their pieces of art. They've been going to Cryptid Con forever. They're super nice.
Yep.
Which I think I just got I think it was their Grafton. I think I just got their Grafton.
Nice.
Wild and North West Virginia. Those guys are nice. Brian Richard. Renee Holland. Renee's super awesome. What do you think about this name, Michael? Anime Gravy.
I've never heard of Anime Gravy.
Stonebender. Did Jay's contract run out? Yes, we've replaced Jay with Michael. I'm sorry, Michael, but in your contract now, your hair has to go.
Oh, okay. I got to do the skullet.
It just happens. I mean,
I'll grow out the beard. I'll do the. Oh, it happens naturally. It's a supernatural sort of thing.
Get like a week, and then you're just gonna wake up one day, and it's just gonna be on your pillow. It's gonna look like there's a guinea pig sitting there. It just happens to you. I'm sorry. I didn't want to ruin it for you, but Stonebender already ruined it.
I should have read the fine print.
Should have read the fine print. I can't sing. Whitney Yondu, which Whitney has all kinds of stuff. Let's see. I'm sitting right by her. Though the dog's playing poker painting. Shapeless Flame. You ever heard of that one?
I've heard that. Yeah. There. I think that table was near me at Monster Fest at the last one.
I don't remember meeting him at Monster Fest, but Monster Fest was. I was by myself, so I didn't get a lot of time to do stuff like during the thing. Well, but I was with you, but by myself at the table.
I've got the list in front of me too. That's why I'm looking down, by the way.
I can't even see you.
I'm reading along. Oh, you can't see me?
Yeah. Let's see. Where was I? Our Cryptids, Creeps, and Conspiracies podcast. They're a fun crew. her son always is wearing one of our shirts. I see him all the time wearing one on Facebook.
That's great.
I give him a new shirt pretty much every time I see him. Mama growing magic, but spelled like Madrick. Magic. Don't
Magic
know.
with a CK.
Cryptid HQ, Mike and Karen.
Our good friends. Kind of the reason that I got folded into all the cryptid shows. My first ever cryptid show was his Southwest Bigfoot and Friends.
It was, wasn't it?
Yep, and that's where I met you.
Ya.
Yep, in the at the banquet.
Man, and that venue they had was awesome. It was like this. It was like a stadium. Or wasn't it?
It was quite perfect. Yeah, I liked in terms of like the shape of it and everything. I liked it a lot. I thought I did a good job.
I think they had problems with the venue itself.
It was hard. Yeah, the working with it was tough. The
people running the venue, not the venue.
Yeah. No, the venue, the actual space, I thought worked really well. It's a shame that it was too challenging
because Monster sponsored their event, but they wouldn't let Monster inside.
Oh man,
that's why they were in the parking lot, and I got 3 cases of Monster.
Wow.
The guys were super nice though. The people from Monster. But yeah, check out Cryptid HQ. Keep on creeping on. Don't know them personally.
Keep on creeping on. Yeah, I've visited the table before, but
okay.
Yeah.
Easton Hawks or Easton Hawk, another Ohio guy, I believe. Easton's super nice.
Fantastic artist.
He's done
the cover of Frogman, the movie.
Yeah. Didn't he do the Frogman poster too?
He did the poster. He's also done the teaser poster for the in development sequel. Very exciting.
Oh gosh. And then Conjured Us, Danner. He lives by us. He's super nice. Camp Cryptid podcast. I've never met him. I've seen him everywhere, so that's exciting.
All over social media, but never met the Camp Cryptid podcast either. Erica is the name of the person who runs it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to swing by and say hello.
Yeah, but I'll normally just knock, like I'll just go up, flip her table and be like, hey, we're Cryptids of Corn, and run away. Like an 8-year-old. Hellbent Holler. Seen her. She has her own like YouTube TV, all that stuff.
That's right. Does a lot of stuff with Small Town Monsters also.
Oh yeah. Charlie Raymond, which he's a Bigfoot investigator.
Okay.
Matt Pruitt's done a lot of stuff with like finding Bigfoot, Expedition Bigfoot.
Nice.
We were speakers with him at Hocking Hills this year, and him and his girlfriend, super nice, or his wife, I believe. Sorry. Probably. Timothy, can't wait for Cryptid Con. Hey, Timothy, we can't wait either. Sugar tea smells good. Smells goods.
Smell goods.
Smell goods.
Yeah.
As a dyslexic, that's a hard thing to read.
Sugar teas smell goods. Maybe it's like a candle or something. I don't know.
Sounds like a prison name. It's like, oh, watch out for sugar tea and it smell goods.
Sugar tea. It sounds interesting to me. My curiosity is piqued. I want to see what smells good.
Toy Chunk.
Toy Chuck.
Oh, Toy Chuck. See, I'm glad there's a person here that can read. Toy Chuck. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. I'm assuming it's toys, and maybe it's in the likeness of maybe the person's name is Chuck, or it's a Chuck wagon or something.
Chuck wagon. Maybe they only sell toys in the shape of Chuck, like Chuck Roast.
Oh, Chuck Roast, yeah.
P House Games, which they were at our festival. They were super fun. Yeah, they were super nice. We met them at Monster Fest. And they were a cool group. Now this one, how do you say this one? Jellico? Jellico?
That's my guess. That's what it looks like. Koe. Jellico.
What do you think they sell?
Maybe jelly.
That'd be interesting.
Or it could just be like a fun name. It could just be art or something like that.
There is a lot of art. Last year there was a lot of art. It doesn't look like it's nearly as much this year. And then Cryptid HQ again, which I already talked about. Ponder Place Grove.
Don't know them.
Don't know. Painted Dragon Feathers, which I've never met them, but I think I've seen their stuff.
Okay. What do they got?
Like, hey, Midwest Mistos, welcome.
Hey, what's up, Riley?
They have, it's like, I think they actually do the art on like eagle feathers, turkey feathers, those kind of like big bird feathers.
Oh, that's quite interesting.
They paint the scenery on those things.
Wow. That's unique.
I've painted feathers are, depending on where you're at in this country, like southeast Ohio, there's a big history of painted feathers. Up where I'm at, it's actually painted sawls. Have you ever seen a painted saw?
Saw?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What's a saw?
So you know old style saws where they have the big blades.
Oh, a saw. Okay.
Saw.
You're throwing an L at the end there.
Saw.
Saw.
I guess I am. But that's how it's always New England pansy. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm like, what is it?
No, yeah.
I got you now.
Saw. I can't do it. I can't do that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Now that's gonna bother me for the rest of the day. I'm
Bother you for the rest of your life.
Saw. No. Saw. Just screaming at night because I can't say it without the L. I never realized that. Now that's gonna bother me forever.
Sorry.
Tinfoil Tales, which I just met. We're doing episodes with him later next month. He's super nice. Talk to him a little bit. Never met him in person, but he seems like a cool dude. Bigfoot Search Gear. Those guys are awesome.
They're wonderful.
They've been around forever. Great stuff. If you want a Bigfoot t-shirt, they probably have it. Like if you see one of the ones on Facebook or YouTube, it's probably theirs that somebody ripped. Oh, sorry. Dave says, can't wait for the book. Still need to chat with you about my experience. Yes, Dave.
Awesome.
As soon as we get back from Cryptid Con, we'll get it scheduled. And you'll be in the next book, which is like probably 30 or 40% done.
Sweet.
Okay. I'm just going to start buzzing through these, Michael, so we can just get back to talking. Mountain Monsters, love them. Cryptid Creatures, love them. Geek Mountain, don't know who they are.
They make 3D printed stuff, yeah.
Okay.
Or wait, no. I'm thinking of something else, actually. The Geek. Oh, no. Is that a different Geek?
You're thinking of Geek Foundry.
Geek Foundry. Yeah, never mind. I don't know them.
The Hodag Store. Love those. Tom Shea. He's a Cryptid Con classic. Cryptoteology. They're great, too. Michael Thompson, author. They messed up your name, though. Did you see that?
They did not mess up my name.
It's supposed to be famous in front of author.
Oh, okay. Thank you. You're right. Thank you.
Okay. I'm not going to ever pronounce Jessica's name. Jessica Cobot.
Oh, I thought it was Chobot.
Chobot? Like I said, I don't know how to pronounce nothing.
I don't know.
Thomas Winterton. Cliff Brockman. Mark Marshalls. Mariah Mayer. And Russell Accord.
Yay.
So that's a Cryptid Con crew. Plus or minus a couple, because I think there may even be some more that weren't listed there. And Dave said, awesome, can't wait for that one either. Well, thank you. I have actually a lot of organic, none of it made it into the book, this first one. I have a ton of organic UFO sightings from Australia. We did one forever ago where there's a video of it. Like, I forget that we even have this. Where there's a, did I ever show you this?
Pull it up.
I'm getting it. I'm just that we have a video of an organic UFO flying.
That was sent in to you, or that was
from Australia by the Blue Mountains.
Okay.
From Ash.
All right.
Oh gosh, I always forget how YouTube works. Is it a short? No. We're the worst at any of this stuff. Oh, when would that have been? Oh my gosh. No, search my page, you dummy. Okay. Well, this is good radio.
Boy.
Let's see.
I saw a video recently of one that looked to have a luminescent quality to it.
Oh, the one that people said is living plasma.
Maybe I saw one. It had a sort of strips of lights going down it. Sort of, it was all pulsing. And it kind of reminded me of like a deep sea type creature.
I think that's the same one because I think you're right. It does look very, very deep sea.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think the original guy that kind of really posted it was saying that it was plasma.
Okay, interesting.
Which made no sense. And the reason, so people call them plasma beings, I think is another like overlapping term. Because they're like, well, it's moving like it's fluid, right?
Mm.
And I think nobody's familiar with the idea that there can be stuff that's swimming through the air, so it would look like fluid. It'd have fluidic motions.
Yeah.
So plasma, superheated plasma, will be luminescent and also glow. It'll have a really. Oh gosh, I went all the way back to our earliest YouTube. Where is it? I'm gonna blame Obama.
I had one experience with what I thought could have been like ball lightning or something, but I don't know what it was. But it was very, very bright, and I was in my office extremely late at night, and I looked out and I look out at the woods, and there was this flickering light. It was like bright, sort of white, repeated flickering light. And I looked at it, and it looked like lightning. It was like how things would flash with lightning, but in the woods, and over and over and over. And I was like, why is it going off over? And I was trying to figure out if it was something mechanical or not. Then it like jumps and it goes to a separate part, and it jumps again, and it's like getting closer. And it's like it's jumping around. I was like, what is it? And I watched it for minutes, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And so I thought maybe it was what they call ball lightning.
Demons. It sounds like demons.
I don't know.
No. Oh, just so you know, Dave said, "Love your books, Michael."
Thank you, Dave.
And Butter My Biscuit sent you a smiley face. Paul says, "Hi, Mike."
Hi, Paul.
Okay, so let's see. I have so many screens open. So I guess I'll leave volume 1. We took it. All right. So you can see it, right?
Let's see here. I'm watching.
It's there. It may be hard to see. You can kind of, every time it turns, it's doing an upward spin. And you can just see that like catching light. It goes back. There are several videos of this put into one. Do you see it there? The white thing?
Not really, honestly. I might have to look at it like
there's the big tree, and then there's the tree to the right of it. Look up, or the orange starts turning blue is kind of where it keeps popping in and out. I won't watch this one forever. But if you watch, there it is. It's like spinning. It's like doing circles.
Okay, I might have to review it on my own screen. And I saw. Actually, I did see something flap
just
there
for a second.
Yeah, that was interesting.
And she sent us like there's a whole bunch of these clips. So she's seen it forever. She went inside a couple times, came back out, and so let's see where there it was just for a second. It's hard when these creatures are translucent. And people are like, why aren't we seeing them? Because this. And you guys, I'll leave the link and I'm going to hop around a little bit.
It's a fascinating area of discussion that's just starting to come to the forefront, and you're doing a great job of spearheading that.
Wow. I blame Obama. All right. Well, Anybody can watch it. This is a 7-minute video. Look it up
Cool.
on YouTube.
I'm gonna watch it as well.
Darren said go full screen. I don't know about me going full screen matters. Oh, you mean for Michael? Michael can watch it later. I'll be drunk and yelling to show it at Michael later. Don't worry. It happens.
Yeah, I mean, I got the picture-in-picture thing, so it's like a different view. So.
Man, are you going to liquor bar with us?
Yeah, I'll go anywhere.
All right. What time are you going to be there on Friday?
I'll let you know. I'll give you all that information.
Tell everybody what your hotel room is.
The number is.
Were you hanging out with us when we used to put it on the door?
Used to put what on the door?
We had this banner made for us that was like Cryptid Con crew, and then it had like our pictures on the doors of the hotel rooms.
Oh, that's funny.
You
Why would you do that?
I didn't know. Well, because others had done it. And we're like, well, it's advertising in the hallway and that kind of stuff. So anybody walks past the door all weekend is like, oh, so then it kind of, this is when, before we had like 30 listeners. So it kind of created the illusion, right? Of like, oh, that's somebody. So when they seen us at the festival the next day, like, oh, you're the guys. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can't argue with that. That's a good, that can have a good effect.
Now, when we got a little bit more well-known, it had the opposite effect.
Okay.
You didn't want people to know where you were sleeping.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
We've only ever had 99% of our listeners are most amazing people. We've only ever had just a handful of the crazies.
Yeah.
Just the smallest bit. Have you ever had any real crazies?
Yes. Yeah.
That's great.
I can tell you about it privately, but yeah, but like you say, the overwhelming majority is sweet and wonderful.
They're good people. Yeah,
it's an amazing community. Especially this cryptid community. It's been so cool.
Oh, the cryptid people are the weirdest.
They're the kindest, also.
Kind of nuts. Okay, so super excited for Cryptid Con. It's Friday, Saturday. Can't wait for you guys. Trying to think of what else. So yeah, remember, just for every one of Michael's books you buy 2 of mine, just so I can be in this weekend. No, go buy a bunch of Michael.
Saturday, Sunday, by the way, Cryptid Con. Saturday, Sunday.
What I say.
The Friday, Saturday. It's
no. I mean, there is stuff on Friday for like the extra VIP people.
Right. Meet and greet. There's a meet and greet with the special guests, I think. We
also do our own meet and greet. Any of our listeners that are coming to Cryptid Con, yeah, we hang out Friday and Saturday night. Those are our hangout nights for like we hang out with Michael, we hang out with the other, some of our other crew, but for listeners to come hang out with us, like we normally it's just the bar in the lobby. I think this year we talked about we'll probably just order like bulk pizza because the food last year was a little rough. So, but no, the bar, the lobby, it's like, tables. It's a good hangout area. We take it over pretty much every year.
Yeah, you run that place.
It's bad. I remember I think it was Nicole. I don't know if you're watching this. I'm going to tattle. I think it was Nicole was getting up. It was like when we were really loud, really late, like at 1:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock. And she was because her hotel room was like 3 or 4 doors down from there.
Uh-oh.
So it's getting super late. So she gets up to go complain to the front staff. And then she just hears me and Jay yelling at each other. And she's like, well, I'm not going to go tattle on them. And then went back to bed.
Oh, wait, it's my friends.
It's the people I drove 16 hours to hang out with. I guess I won't go yell at them. No, we make it a problem at that hotel sometimes. But that's super fun. We're going to take the bus to the liquor barn. There'll probably be a video about that. If anybody hasn't been to the liquor barn, you got to be 21. But it is a crazy place in Lexington. It is like a small Walmart of nothing but liquor.
That's interesting.
And I like going because there's a bunch of flavors of like moonshine I normally can't get, where it's really good. Oh my gosh. I think I'll just probably drink straight moonshine the whole week leading up to it. But yeah, so we're hanging out Friday, Saturday. If you want to hang out, message me on Facebook or on Instagram. I think I'm going to just create group chats and be like, here's where we're at. Here's what time we'll be there and all that stuff. And everybody's welcome. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then me and Michael and Jay will have a special announcement at Cryptid Con, probably the last day or Sunday night or whatever when we're at the pool and me and Michael are racing again.
Yes.
Maybe Michael is a really fast swimmer.
I am a swimmer.
I'm a long-term floater.
You were like you were grabbing on my legs. You were like cracking attack, and then you're like wrapping me.
That happened. I swim more like a manatee. I'll be here. I can swim all day. Well, I get anywhere fast.
I like that pool.
It's a good pool.
It's a nice feature of the
nice.
hotel. And I don't think everyone takes advantage of it, but it's a great feature.
Well, half the time there's 500,000 kids in there.
No, when we went, there was like nobody.
Because we went on Sunday. That's where we go when we went on, so everybody already left.
Sunday's the pool day.
Yeah, Sunday's the pool day. Once again, everybody, Sunday is the pool day. But yeah, so please support Michael, get his books. It's going to be a fun Cryptid Con. Look out for that special announcement. We'll probably live stream it or record it and post videos. I don't know. I don't know anything until we're doing it. But yeah, thank you guys for supporting the book. Thank you, Michael, for your help with the new book.
Absolutely.
It was a fun thing, and there's more to come. All right. Anything to add, Michael, before we go?
Can't wait to see everyone. See
All
you
right.
there.
3, 2, 1.
Bye.
End stream.